Thank you, Joe, for subscribing. Much appreciated over on the Red channel. Much appreciated, my boo. Alright, let's take a few moments to set up, guys, because we were just on the radio. So we just need to get all the parameters ready before... there we go. Now loading in. I might need to go for a quick bio break before we start, and then we'll get into what's new, what's old, and what we're going to be doing today. Well, to be honest, what we're going to do today is probably carrying on with what we were doing yesterday, which is making money, because that's primarily what we're doing. I need to go get a drink as well. Tell you what, while this is loading up, I'm going to go get a quick drink. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Right, that's the farm loaded for 2 seconds. We'll fast forward the day and then... Right, morning guys, morning, how we doing? Whoop. Turn that off, shall we? We're back on the farm. This is going to be the last time that, well, I say the last time we do the farm concurrently on the challenge mode farm. Yeah. I think we got an ad coming up on Twitch, so we just wait for that to finish while we turn around and bleep till tomorrow morning. Past 6 while we have a quick discussion, and then we'll speed up the time and away we go again. Oh, And we're also at 1,800 follows on Twitch, guys, which is absolutely amazing. You guys are awesome. 200 to go before we do a 12-hour stream in celebration. Thank you very much to Joe for subscribing. I believe that was yesterday afternoon, but thank you very much. Anyways, let's go see what kind of a state the farm's in a second. Oh, it hasn't snowed anymore. It's just the snow that was down from the other day. Okay, what's the weather going to be like? The weather's going to be fine until midnight, and then it's going to snow tomorrow and February the 1st and 2nd and 3rd, and then rain and the 4th, and rain in March. So we've got a lot of snow days coming up, and we have some crops that'll be ready next month as well. So we're going to have to probably do grass fields in the snow. I'm not happy with that. I am really not happy with that. There's a way we can get rid of the snow. We could spread soaked, and that will get rid of the snow. Won't do much for the soil, but you know, we could get rid of the snow that way. And then of course we could scan all the grass fields before we lime and fertilize. That could be a plan. I don't know yet. I need to see whether road soap will be a thing. But anyway, morning guys, morning. How are we doing? We're going to go to the live stream, and we're going to get rid of that camera. You don't want to see that part of me this early in the morning because I'm not quite fully dressed. Oh, morning guys, morning. How are we doing? Right then. Guys, big shout out to the guys that are still doing the 24-hour race. So shout out to the Average Viking, the Kubi, the Linda Racing, and to Mammo7. If I can just find all of those guys. So shout out to the Average Viking. Yeah, to Kubi. To Linda _ Racing. And to, I forget how to spell this guy's name. Mammo7, I believe that's his name. Morning, Mimi. So big shout outs to those 4 guys. They've all been streaming since about midday yesterday, doing the 24 hours of Daytona. Kubi, Mammo, and Baz are one team, and the Average Viking, Linda, Class, Paddy, Magoo, and Mr. H are another team. 2 different classes, but GG's to all of them. They're all still going. 22 hours and about 30 minutes racing done so far. So an hour and a half plus 1 lap to go. So yeah, big GG's to them lot. Mimi, good morning. How are we doing? So yeah, we've got a few minutes before we're due to start work here. So I did say there was a new addition to the farm. So yesterday we got rid of the old front loader, and we've got a shiny new telehandler instead with all the bits. So yeah, I'm happy now. That thing will do us better stead than the front loader. So, like I say, what are we up to today? We're up to again, more contracts. This is our fields here. You may have heard me said that we got some fields ready for tomorrow, and it's all of our grass fields. So we've got 51, 52, which are merged together. 53, 50, 49, they're all merged together, and 47, 48, those 2 are merged together. To be honest, if I think about it, I could probably take out the hedge here, although I don't know how far that would come. Arcana, morning, how you doing? Let's go have a look, actually. Is it? Which way is it? It's this way, isn't it? We'd have to take out those trees. Just trying to work out whether it's worth taking out this hedge. You know, it might. It fucking well might be. Might be worth taking out this hedge. I'd like, if I took out this hedge, I'd like to go straight from here. Like, just keep going straight. Which means going through this tree into about here. That would be ideal. That would give us a little bit more of a field, wouldn't it? But mind you, that would, I mean, if we had all that in one go, I'm thinking we wouldn't need these two as grass fields. We could probably change these two into wheat, and then maybe change this into grass, take out the hedge there. Oh yeah, that's a fucking plan, isn't it? That's a plan. That's a plan and a half, yeah. Put this in the grass next time it grows. Knock out the fucking thing there. Put that into one field. Change this into wheat. Knock out the hedge here. Yeah, that might be a plan. That might be a plan next time this grows. Just before we put it back into growth. That could be a plan. Right, what we're going to do today. Today is basically contracts. So we could chill out on the challenge farm with contracts. I suppose the first thing we have to do is check the pallets. I mean, there's no pallets there. To be honest, pallets is like once a month thing. And I'll show you for a while. If we visit this greenhouse here, there's basically nothing. Probably won't be nothing till later. There's one on that one. One on that one, but there probably's not a terrible amount of pallets around. So, like I say, once a month we come empty out the pallet area. I normally try and do it on the first of the month all the time. On the first of the month, I'll come and do all the pallets, eggs, and all those pallets over there, and this area here, and yeah, it's all gravy. But yeah, that's an interesting one. I think that's the plan. Next time when we do these, we'll cut this hedge down, merge the two together, merge this one in with them, and we'll change this to a wheat field, because I don't think this is quite enough of a wheat field with that to fill out a whole year of straw. Hey Jim, good morning. Mimi, good morning. Arcana, good morning. How are we all doing? Crazy, good morning. Hope you're all okay this morning. I hope you're all got like 2 screens up. At least have Tav or one of the others in. They're doing amazing over there with the 24 hours of Daytona. Tav's in the car right now. Hopefully he stays chilled out and he has a good stint. And that will give him lots and lots of confidence, which is good to see. Right then, let's go and choose some contracts and let's get underway. I have all the SOIC screens up. Oh shit, okay. He's planning to kill the hedges. Hedge assassination. That's been fun. You know what I mean, though, Roy. You know what I mean. I think if I merged this L shape all together down to 54, if fucking Fatnuts didn't come in and get us walking. Morning, Fatnuts. Yeah, if I merged all this in for grass, that would probably be enough, wouldn't it? Considered that every 3-4 months it regrows and that's grass and hay again. So that would probably be enough to turn it around every time. So I could change this in the thing. But it means terminating this hedge and this hedge and merging them in. So I think that's what we do. Like I say, we bought this and got rid of the front loader, which should be a lot better to see with. When I say see with, you can almost see the bottom there for when you're picking up pallets, which is great. And if you can't quite see, you can extend the fucking arm and yeah, it's a lot better. But anyway, we've got about 20. Well, we need to speed up time now. I finished my yapping bit to 5. There we go. Whatever works, your needs is what matters. Yeah. Roy said this before. What also matters is that you have fun when playing. You know, it's all right sort of like trying to do things as you think other people were doing it. But if you're not having fun when you're doing it, then what's the fucking point, really? So yeah. So we're going to choose a contract and we're going to go do it. We could start off with login straight away, $5,000 for login. First thing we do need to look at is there anything in the recycle bin? I know I'm it's like I'm full of money and I just want to spend it. What's that? Is that it's an auger wagon. Yeah, we don't need one of them. We certainly don't need that. That's a cultivator. Yeah, okay, there's nothing there. We do need to start getting in some other bits and bobs now to do other contracts with. It's just what. That's the thing. It's just what. Yeah. I mean, if we get stuff to plant potatoes in that, we obviously need a potato harvester. I think this thing over here can do. Can that thing over there do? Let's just get up that planter there. What can that planter there do? I didn't really check it. I just saw that it was cheap and freaking bought it. Which one is it? It's this one? Yes, this one. Yeah, so that can't do well, it can do like that root vegetable, but it can't really do root vegetables. So I need a root vegetable planter at some point. Thank you. Yeah, so I need a root vegetable planter at some point. Yeah. Uh-huh. Is there one that does most of them? That would be nice if I could find one that does most of the planting. Root vegetable planters, vegetable harvesters, onions. So we've got. I've seen onion stuff, so we need at least onion stuff. So I know that's a thing. That requires a bucket on the front of it as well, the grime stuff. That's not too bad. 6 meters, 59,000. Morning, Cornish. How we doing? So I'm just thinking in the time we got before we can do contracts. What's that? Sowing, ploughing, harvesting. I think we did a lot of the harvesting yesterday or the other day when we were on here. Can't do that. Oh, we can do that one. That's only 700 though. Barley. Yeah, one harvesting we can do. It'll be busy next month because we're doing our own stuff. Got some cultivating. I've not done cultivating. Well, let's line that up. Cultivating. One of the barriers can do that. Oh, I'm still in the fucking gimp costume. Hold the line, caller. Still in the gimp costume, thanks to Kev. He'll probably have me change out of this virtually straight away as soon as he fucking wakes up. But hey, there we go. Oof. Sit down, good boy. Would it make a think of you 3 string straight? That's ever so light. That's ever so light. Hold on the corner. Where's my? There it is. Oh, that's why I'm on iRacing thing. Barman, hello. That's better. Right, cultivator. Oh, he's a Vulture boy now. GG's. I might not rip a new hole in his arse. I go through, as you may or may not know, Cav, I go through the manufacturers. So each challenge mode, I try and do it with a different manufacturer. They have indeed. Yeah, I try to use a different manufacturer every time I do one of these challenges, and I've done a few of them now. I've done John Deere, I've done Case, I've done JCB, I've done what else have I done? I've done Massey. I think I did New Holland when I did this the Kinleg Scottish Mat. So I've done most of them now. I mean, the only one I really haven't done is Kubota, but Kubota don't really have a medium-sized tractor that can go slightly above 300 horsepower. Where am I going with this? Oh, up there. So it's 218 and then work my way around. Yeah, Kubota's not really got a high enough horsepower tractor for me to do Kubota with for a challenge. Otherwise, I would. If they had a tractor above 300 horsepower, I tried to do Kubota. I did my favorite. My favorite manufacturer was first Case, so I did them first, and then John Deere, Massey. And I've done most of the kind of the top tier ones. So yeah, I think it's time I started doing a few bottom end feeders. I say bottom end feeders, they're kind of budget stuff, but when I had a look at I think I went through the Kubota tractor lineup at the end of Llama when I went up last year, and they had some like they're budget, but they like the good stuff, you know. Small tractors though. That's the only downside, small tractors. You know, 150 horsepower, something like that. Like I say, if they had a higher power tractor, like in the 300s, yeah, I'd give it a go. I'd give them a go next challenge. And there will be a next challenge. I mean, you know, Roy's got some other maps coming out at some point when he finishes them. You know, Glenn Leeson. Maybe the Feel and Endor of combined counties. You know, that I would be very excited about to do a challenge on. You know, so by then we could have a medium-sized Kubota in there. Oh shit! To work ourselves up to trying to get, and then when we get to that point, that's the thing with these Zero to Hero kind of challenge things. Before you can buy the manufacturer that you set out to buy, you need to get up to that point to be able to afford them. So it's kind of anything goes until you get to that point, and then once you're in their pocket, you're in their pocket kind of thing. Although I haven't got a JCB working for me at the moment, it was cheap. I needed a third tractor and it was cheap. But we will swap that to a Votra once. Was that the entrance there? Was that the entrance there? Yeah, it was. We will swap it to a Votra once we can afford it. And we will be able to afford it. We're kind of earning 100,000 profit every time we do first of the month. So first of the month, we pay our $5,000 to the bank, and then we do our pallets. We do we clean out the buffalo, and we basically make 100,000 every month. We're kind of in a nice situation now. But that took time to work our way up into, you know. People go, oh, you make it look so easy. I've done this for a little while now, going from nothing to something, you know. Although it's fucking hard, I'm not saying it's easy. It is so hard, making decisions that are not going to break you. But that's the fun of it. That is absolutely the fun of it, to make those decisions and go. And when it works, you go, yes, mate. You know, that was a good decision. You know, if it doesn't, if it doesn't work, you just got to steady your flow of spending, so that you can catch up to the money situation. You've got to think to yourself, when you do a Zero to Hero, what matters most to your gameplay and being able to move on further is how much money you have. And the faster you can make it, the more the kind of easier it gets. To be fair, and the more you can start exploring different avenues of making money. I mean, because one way to make money is if I don't know, I put a I put a trout farm in. So I put a trout lake in. That's one way of making money. I'm not joking. Trout is good money once you get into it, but it takes a bit to set up because you need canola, you need some type of wheat and then grind it down. What else do you need? Soybeans. That's just to make the youngins and the food. Because you need fish food to make the youngins. You need a plant for that. You need, a grain mill, an oil mill, and the place to make the food. But once that's done and dusted, and you get your trout farming, your trout pallets are worth like $7-8 a pallet. It's worth doing. It's a bit time consuming to set up, but once you've got it set up in your rotation, $7 a pallet. It's just like doing wool. Once you do wool, and if you've got the spinnery and the tailor shop and making clothes are $20 a pallet. You need fish food for the fish, and the pond. Yeah, I was just about to say that, Roy. Yeah, so as Roy said, you not only need the fish food to make the fish, you need fish food in the pond to make your fish grow. So when you've made your youngins, you put your youngin pallet in the thing for the pond, and you need to put fish food over there as well. So when you start doing your adult fish, you kind of split your food that was being made between the pond and the kind of nursery for your fish. Update you on Minute situation within racing, because I was supposed to race with Minute yesterday. He didn't quite get to the license he needed. He needed a D license for scoring 4.0 above. He's not quite there. Hopefully he might get there sometime today, and then maybe next time, if he's not lost any, we can we'll get Minute into a 3-hour race on the weekend. I mean, the good thing is for Minute, he wants to get in to do these enduro races and stuff like that. They all happen on a weekend, which is good for Minute because he's off work, And then we just need to calm his racing down because, it's an enduro, it's not a sprint. So, yeah, we want him to race hard and race fair, but we need him to calm down while he's doing it so he makes the judgment call that needs to be made at the time. But yeah, fish is good. Fish is good money. And on some maps, doing rice paddies is good money. And the reason why I say that, yeah, it costs you 10-20 grand maybe to set up your rice field, and it costs you, I don't know, something like 30 grand for your rice sapling shed. But once you've done that, it's 66 grand for the harvester. I think it's 18 grand for the rice-a-cool. And you just need some type of thing to be able to link the two together to make it. But once you've done that, rice is worth a lot of money. And all you really have to do is once a month, hop to the pond and make sure it's full of water for the first 3 months. That's it. It is so easy to take care of. The downside is because the harvester is so low down, it's not very high. You kind of need to buy the Lizard pickup with the extended sides on to be able to, or a very small trailer, like, I don't know, maybe the Rock trailer. If the Rock trailer would take rice, I don't know whether it does. That would be perfect if it did. To be able to get the spout of the harvester over the side. Hopefully we'll get Quiet in today, and maybe Kev if they're awake. and we can make bank. I mean, I've looked at the forecast, Roy. It's going to snow again soon. I'm not looking forward to that. The reason I'm not looking forward to it is I've got those grass fields that are nearly ready. And what used to happen, I don't know whether it still happens, if you cut grass in the snow, it disappears. Does that still happen in 25? I was reluctant to cut it last time it snowed because of that situation. You know, if you used to be able to, it used to be a thing where you used to cut grass in the snow and your rows just disappeared. Yeah, because you can only have one layer on the ground at a time. I wonder if I can go over with, like, I don't know, the snow thing or something and not damage the field. I wonder if that's the thing. I could go over with the snowblower and cover the field. Like I say, another way I could do it is get some road soap and do it that way. Let's just have a look at that situation because we're going to need to do something like that soon. Like sooner rather than later. Winter equipment. That yeah, so that's a road soap blower, so that'd be all right. I could get that now. So what I could do, guys, for my grass fields is I could buy this, fill it with road soap. If you had seasons active, you wouldn't have this to worry about. Never mind. Seasons is next time, Roy. I've got a lot to think about at the moment with kind of the new way of doing stuff. The being on medium, which I've never played, which I hardly played before. With crop destruction on. I mean, weird. I'll tell you something now, Roy. So I'll buy that in a second. So let's get back to the map a second. So what was I doing the other day? I was in these fields here, and I think I did this field, these two fields. I was in there here scanning them, and it was fine, no crop destruction. And then all of a sudden, I took the vehicle into one of these fields, and it started destructing started breaking up the fucking thing. And I was like, "Whoa, back out!" It was like, how comes I didn't destruct these, but I destructed that one? It was weird. So I could literally, if I wanted to, go to the precision farming and purchase the information on these two fields. Yeah, this one. No, this one here. I went into this one to try and do it, and it was like, no, crop destructing. Yeah, I did these two fields and that one. Yeah, I'm going to purchase the field info now. So we'll clear the yield and purchase that. And we'll purchase that because we scan that one. And we'll purchase that one. So I'm not interested in the soil types. What I'm interested in is the other numbers, the pH, and that's not too bad. I got to get my mind around this. So pH in nitrogen, or nitrogen bad. Nitrogen bad. pH. Roy, just remind me which one's which. What, is it nitrogen that's fur and pH that's lime? Or is it the other way around? pH is lime. If pH is lime, then lime's good. Because it's all green. Green is good. And yeah, nitrogen, that's bad. This needs ferting. I have no idea. I don't play the game enough. We'll soon see once we turn the fields around, because we can't do nothing now with crop destruction on. Well, we could if we had. I think we've got narrow tires on this. This has got narrow tires on. I would say pH is lime. Yeah. I think we got pH on. I think we've got thin tires on this. We'll check. It's thin tires. You could go on the fields, and that's why I think I bought these with thin tires on. That's all I changed, is thin tires. Right, hang on. What harvesting, plowing, sowing. Looks like we're doing wood. Well, we'll check what tires we got on here first, because if we got thin tires on here, then we'll go with it. Yes, pH is line. Okay. So pH is line. So that's for. So they could really do us some fur. So I could do us some narrow tires and put some fur on this field. So I think red is bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, red is bad. So yeah, this field could do us some fur. So we'll check this. We'll check this thing for thin tires. Red is to acid. Hopefully not, mate. To be honest, in farm sim, red is just you're going to get a bad yield. And that's a cash crop, so we don't want it to be a bad field. So there's a job that we need to do. Once we take this back. There's so much more if you just add some stuff that you need to do to even your own fields. You know, it's not just, oh, we'll just plant it, fertilize it, lime it, and leave it for 3 months and go fucking harvest it. No. You know, if you put precision farming on, you might have to, halfway through the growing cycle, go and fucking ferret it and lime it again. Lime looks okay on them both, so I'm just going to ferret them. Before we reset and start again on those fields, we'll reset the field thingy-the-jiggy. Kind of a standard thing to do, reset your field data for the new plant. That's kind of what we've done as a community for a little while. If we start again, then yeah, we'll do that. Right, I want to just quickly pop off at the repair shed. Ooh, slidey. It's almost like you don't need a weight on the front of there. Right, I need to check what tires is on this. No, not that one. I have to store the sheds on Riverview so they have working doors now. So yeah, happy days. Nice, mate, nice. Right, so let's repair that because it's only 300 quid. So what tires do I have on this? Oh, standard. Oh shit, okay. I need thin, narrow twins. No, I just want narrows. There we go. There, narrow tires, and then I won't need to worry about damaging crops. Let's have then. Be right back, coffee, no worries, right? So now we should be able to go onto that field, fertilize it without damaging it. The only downside is what fucking tires the freaking fertilizer wagon's got. I'm hoping it doesn't matter. We'll just have to play it by ear and see. Fertilizing wagons in here, innit? I don't know which one it is, though. I think the red one's lime. Yeah. The red one's lime. They're both. I know what you're going to say. They're both fucking red. This one's fur. No, that's lime. Hold the line. That's lime as well. What the fuck? Where's the fart gone? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do then. They're both full of lime. Love you, bye. We not full of lime anymore. There we go. Fart. That could have been me. That could have been me. Probably was me because I'm the one buying shit. There we go. Round bale pallet, what? No way, they're too close. There's no fucking bale pallets in this one, they're all the other side. Go in the fucking bales. Let's go just 2. And then we'll go spray that field off. There we go. Right, let's go spray this field off. We need to watch the trailer's tires with this field while we're doing it. So it's not just spraying done. Ray, morning, how you doing? It's not just spraying done. We need to watch the tires on it. Right. Crack the tire should be no problem. Just gonna try it here. The track tires are no problem. Just the fart wagon. Now that looks fine. Okay. That looks fine. Oh fuck, we didn't bring the fucking sensor over. What a swat. Out the line caller. I mean, this thing's got a sensor. I think this thing's got the ERA sensor on anyways. I don't know how to switch them on. Or if you've got to switch them on. I don't think you do, but we're going to just get the other one boarded anyway, so we just will go grab it. It's not a problem. Muffin donuts, if you're buying. What a twat. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Welsh. Thank you very much for coming. Morning, mate. How's it going? I think I've got to wait another 24 hours before I can give the monthly giveaway to jurors that want it. think it's got another 24 hours on it, and then the 72 hours will be up. Hello, mate. How you doing? Once again, guys, a big GG's to all those guys doing the 24 hours of Daytona. What a spectacular effort they've all put in again. Right. No. Want you to do that. That's you switched on. That for you, that for you, and that for you. Should give me the lines. Boosh, and turn you on. Nothing coming out. Nothing coming out. I'm getting a bit worried. Maybe it's because it's in the middle of a growth cycle. It can't do it now. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking maybe it's in the middle of a growth cycle, so it won't allow the fart. We'll see what it's like on the red line. We'll go straight onto the one of the middle ones. It's not detected underneath that error. It probably is. It's probably something else that I've done wrong. Like I say, it's probably because it's in the middle of a growth cycle, and it won't detect it properly because of that. That would be my guess. Let's try here on this red line. Yeah, it's probably that. Like I said, it's probably that. It's probably because it's in the middle of the growth cycle, and I've only just bought the field data. So we're going to stop that. I'll do for that. We'll try again. We'll try again some other time. We'll just carry on doing contracts then. Like I say, it's probably something I've done, or the fact that I've only just bought the field data or something like that, and it needs time to catch up or something. I've not messed about with precision farming a terrible amount, so I don't know the absolute ins and outs of it. So yeah. What I'll do is I'll keep this sensor in here actually with this load of equipment, because in here's your sensors, your planters. That's that. Move forward a bit. Stop. unhook that. Go all the way forward. We'll put that in this corner. Push, there we go. Right, next. Yeah, like I say, I have a feeling that was my problem. I've only just bought the field data and stuff like that, so maybe that's the problem with that. Ploughing, sowing, canola. Can we sow canola? I think we can. What's the thing for canola? Symbol. That flower there. Okay. Let's see if the planter in here can do that. If not, I think the other one can do it. Chaos, good morning. How we doing? Canola. Yeah, this one can do it. Go and plant some canola. Accept contract. So that's up the left-hand side. You're good? That's good, mate. Minute just needs to get to 4.0 on his license, and then he's ready for that 3 hour. I think there's another one today at about 5 o'clock PM. Don't forget, guys, if you're wanting a nice Christmas present, then you need to be in the lead of the Lumia points. You have to about the 15th of December. I say about, it depends what day Twitch pays out in December. It's normally about the 15th December. As soon as I'm ready to give the, well, what I'll do is as soon as Twitch pay out, I'll give you the rest of that day, and then boom, the next day will be the payout. If you know, depending on if you're on my, if you're on my friends list, 72 hours. Good morning, Mimi. Sorry, I've only seen your message. Hopefully you're well, as I'm fireman. Shout out for the average Viking. I'm not sure how his stint's going at the moment. Hopefully it's going well and it builds up a load of confidence in him. And a shout out for Kubi. They've been racing really well. Baz managed to get his problem sorted yesterday, and they're grateful for it, because since Baz has been in the car, wow, he's now put the pedal to the metal. Another shout out there for Linda Racing. She's also part of the 24-hour team with Tav and Paddy and that lot. Kubi's got his own team in a different split. Mamo7, guys, he's racing with Kubi. Fairly new to the community, Mamo is, but have a feeling he's going to slip in rather well. And don't forget, guys, Kubi is the newest member to the stream team. So make sure you go over there and give him a follow. He does all kinds of stuff, from racing to, say, Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo? Not Gran Turismo. Grand Theft Auto. Wow, Gran Turismo? Wow. Yeah, he does lots of different things. I mean, he's recently been doing that brand new Contamination game. Yeah. And yeah, I went on the radio earlier, did an hour of wake up music for the guys that were racing. That was a lot of fun, as it always is. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing Guest of the Year on the radio after I take my doggo to the parlour. So that'll be happening about 11 o'clock. So for the first hour, Guest of the Year, second hour, open to requests. So a day to go, guys, and we got that massive weekly thing that we have to do where we take care of the animals for the month, take care of all the pallets for the month. It's a big operation. Takes us about half the stream to do all the time, just to get everything back up and where it needs to be. Clear all the pallets out. Like I say, we're making about 100 grand every time we do it at the moment, which is cracking money. And then when the crop fields are ready as well, that'll be something. And like I say, we're free and clear to do some other stuff. You know, we'll crack on and do it. Maybe we'll buy one more field and level it out and stuff, and we might do some stuff with the fish. Like I say, not sure where we can sell fish. I mean, we'll have a look, see if there's somewhere we can sell fish, and they're not bad price. But we're certainly going to need some stuff in the place to be able to do that, and then we'll have to turn some of the cash crop fields into stuff to do the production for the fish, like canola for oil, soybeans. We're doing wheat at the moment, so if the chickens don't need the wheat, we can use that and process it to flour, and that'll be the fish food sorted. I mean, even younglings of trout, because it'll be trout that we'll have to do, still make money. Still make money just doing the younglings. I mean, we'll have a look in a minute at the fish, like the money side of doing fish for profit. I mean, because the basics of it, it's all stuff that you're going to plant. You know, so you do canola, yeah, you got to pay for the cycles to do your canola oil. Soybeans, you just whack straight into production, and then you need to do wheat or something to make your flour. So there's a cost for production there. Out of stuff you're growing anyways, as well as growing it for your animals and stuff, because I've got chickens, I've got buffalo, so the buffaloes need straw from the wheat, the chickens need the wheat to be fed, but even 100 chickens, guys, do not take that much wheat every single month. So, you know, I know that like it's like a 5 or 6 month period that, you know, the wheat grows and germinates and, you know, you harvest it. But even that, you're still not using so much wheat that, you know, you start saving wheat at some point. I mean, I'm really going to start saving wheat once we knock those two grass fields together, make that little wheat field into a grass field when that's ready to go, and then knock out the hedges and put all the fields in the like that 1L shape of grass. That'll be enough, I think. To make the feed for the cows every few months. Yeah, I think we're in good stead at the minute. Really are. And yeah, we'll look into buying other field. I mean, I think we've got enough fields, to be fair, unless we're doing something like fish, and then we might need 2 or 3 more others. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. It really is going to be, let's suck it and see what happens, and then if we need to buy more fields, then we need to buy more fields. even if we have to do a bit of forestry, guys, to make the field. You know what I mean? You know, we might have to do a bit of forestry to actually make the field. We've got some stuff to do forestry with. Guys and girls, it's the Big Top 30. I'm not sure who's presenting this week. RJ was doing it last week. Cookid might be back. We shall see very shortly. No worries, dude. How am I today? I'm good. Felt a bit rough this morning. I've had a rough night. But I've woke up now. I've had a couple of cups of coffee. I've had breakfast. So we'll just see how it goes, I suppose. It's Cookid. Cookid loud enough for you? He's a bit quiet for me. I mean, although I haven't turned down. That'll do. I've got the music on like half volume, so you can hear what's going on. You can hear me clearly. We'll get to the ups and downs, guys. We'll go back to the gate and start the headlands. Once again, guys, thank you very much to Joe, who subscribed to the YouTube channel last night. I appreciate you, my dude. So what we need to get monetized over on the red side, guys, is 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours. Until then, we're just sort of like, you know, giving money to YouTube left, right, and center when the ads come up. Got an ad coming up for the purple side, guys. Just be aware. 3 minutes of ads. So, yeah, don't come back and go, I've had 7 ads, because it still adds up to 3 minutes. But then we'll have an hour's break and none. And you know what to do if you don't want to get rid of the ads, guys. If you've got Amazon Prime, you could stop the ads for free by using your Amazon Prime for Twitch Prime. You get 1 free sub per month if you link the two together. You've had 2,000 ads. Bullshit. Hey, Cookid, how you doing, mate? Good to hear you back on the charts, dude. Although, you know, we kind of love RJ. It was so funny. It was so funny. RJ was giving it out and all of a sudden he went, oh no. It was so funny. think what we'll do is we'll go that way first, and then when we come down to go out, we can go out of the gate straight away without having to do a hard turn. So yeah, we'll go down here, and then when we come back down this way on the last run, we can just come down and straight out the gate without trying to make a hard turn and go back over the seeds. And this is doing the field properly, guys. This is actually doing the field properly. I do stuff properly occasionally. I'll be back shortly. No worries, Ray. Like I say, guys, we're chilling this morning on the farm. I know this is the challenge map farm, but occasionally you do get like days where you're streaming it or playing it where it's kind of very chilled, do a few contracts, do a few fields of your own. To be honest, it will become more chilled and chilled and chilled. The more money I have, the more machinery that I've got, and the more things that I could do without costing what I'm trying to do too much. This is that Stoner in it by Randstein. Don't think I got this song. Ad is finished on the purple side. Welcome back, guys. Like I say, if you want to get rid of those ads, peoples, if you've got Amazon Prime, link it to your Twitch Prime account. You get 1 free sub per month, which you have to manually reconnect every month, but it's free. Or you could get like the Turbo, I think it's called Turbo, which gets rid of the ads for you, but when the ads come up, you don't get them, but we still get like the money for you watching those ads, and that's how we get paid off of that as streamers. Or you could just individually sub to the individual person, and then we get kind of 50% less tax of whatever you've paid out for that particular sub. And as I said, guys, all the monies you give me goes right back into what I'm doing, whether it be upgrades for my physical side, whether it be DLCs, new games, giveaways, everything I get goes back to you guys somewhere or another. any upgrades you guys have never paid 100% off anyway. You know, only paid, basically you guys only pay for like 30% of any of my manual upgrades. I think their race finishes at 1:45 plus 1 lap. I think that's when time runs out. 1:45 plus 1 lap. Oh, is that it? Okay. We don't even get to do the final headland. Damn, that's rough. Okay, turn it off. Bollocks it. Happy with that. Do we do any more while we're out here? Parsnips, no. Spinach, no. Parsnips, no. Parsnips, no. So we can't do any more sowing. At least we're doing some plowing. Hate plowing. I lie. I don't hate plowing. That's wrong. I don't hate plowing. Guys, shout out for Cool Kid. He's the voice on the radio. It's the Big Top 30. He also does a bit of streaming every now and again. He's a tech god when it comes to stuff for the radio. What's what Matt said? Yep. Let's take this back. I don't think the other thing does parsnips. Mr. Chameleons, how are you? He doesn't stream, but he's an excellent dude, guys. So, next time we farm, which is going to be about Wednesday or Thursday next week, guys, in the week, we'll be back on Montana as long as it's still live. Going to have to check that and see if what Tav's going to do with it. Because I don't think anybody's been on it since before Christmas, so we're going to have to check what's going on with it. And yeah, either that or we'll help out another community farm, say if he thinks Montana's like nobody's been on it for a little while. Obviously we want the community farm to be one that has activity on it, so maybe I go help out on either Saxingham or Kinleg, I think is the other two that they've got going at the moment. We're going to have to jump into JCB because this thing doesn't quite have the poke for the plow. Guns N' Roses. Oh, is that seeds? Is it? Okay. Is that seeds or fur? Seeds, okay. I don't want to stick fur in it, guys. That's the thing. I don't want to stick fur in it. Because if we're doing contracts, I don't want to use our fur when we're only supposed to be doing seeds. That's just a waste of time, waste of space, waste of money. I'm going to change that cab over to thin tires as well at some point. That other tractor over to thin tires as well, so that whenever we're in either tractor, if we need to go fertilizing when stuff's grown, it doesn't matter. No matter which tractor we're in. There we go. That's how we get it in the corner. But that one needs a bit of fuel, but we'll just park it up, jump in the other one for a minute. But in fact, we're actually jumping in the JCB, so but before that goes out, I just want to put thin tires in this. Did I leave that other one on? Hold the line. Yeah, I did. Dickhead. I know, I could have just ran over and it would have been quicker. Let's just put narrow tires on this. Now we'll jump in JCB. Do some ploughing. There you go, narrows. Yeah, so now it don't matter which of these tractors we take out. This one needs fuel as well. Jeez. At least the other one only needs a little bit of fuel. That one was half empty. Must have been the one that Wyatt was using the other day. Yesterday. No, the other day. Perhaps yesterday. Right, ploughing. This will take both of them. That's on the top, and that's on the left. Hey, what are you doing? I was trying to put you in the transport mode. There we go. Oh, weird as fuck that was. I don't think I can get this out of here. I think I think I've just plonked this in a bit too much. I'm gonna have to do something shit that I don't want to do now. Which is reset it. Why can't I? Oh, it needs to be unfolded first, but. To get it out of there, I'm going to have to reset it and go up and get it from the shop again. Bit of a nightmare, but hey, what it is. Is it that one? No. Oh. Luckily, it's only a plough, so there's nothing in it. Otherwise, when I go up and get it, it'll be freaking empty. And there's a field right up there, so hey, here's what it is. I mean, hopefully, Chaos, if you're in chat with Minute, he's back on trying to get that 4.0. And like I say, we get a race done later. He gets there. Well, yeah, I think he still has to do 4 races of the class as well, D class. Or 4 time trials. Which is so many laps on a track. But in the time trial situation. Damn, too many O's. There's something that you'll never hear a fucking man say. There's too many O's. The O's. Right, where are we going first? Just over there, so we can go. What? We can go in there, and then that way. In by 30. Hey, Guns, how you doing, mate? You good? Good, mate. Run like a party. Everybody does. Come on, change your bastard. There we go. No, on that side of it. Give me that side of it. Why won't you give me that side of it, you? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's where I got to drive, dickhead. Duh. Start brain is not braining this morning. My excuse. Think what I need to do is get a front weight for those for the Varios when they do this, just to combat it being dragged back. Maybe that's the problem with them trying to do this. Like I say, maybe they're just overwhelmed by the back, by the weight on the back. And maybe, like I say, I just need to spread it out a little bit. GG's, got parrot. Nearly onto the headlands. The gate's there. I need to really go around that way. Which means I need to switch at that side. Bless me. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Made my eyes water, that one. No, I was right this first time. No, I was right the other time. The other way around, Matt. Back upon my life, always with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame. Well, Shrive, it's your life. Right, we just go round and round and round. See, I told you I could plow. This has actually taught me a lot of why haven't you changed? Yes, there we go. I've learned a lot while playing on this map and not being able to use exterior mods. Oh, this could be a tricky one. There we go, that one there. The downside is then it goes over to the left. Oh, over to the left now. When it gets to the end of this line. Might be able to get this done in one if I flip out a bit early. Go that way. There we go. Might not work on the next line, but certainly worked on that one. think to get in line for the 2 outer ones, I'm gonna have to almost do a loop of the map or the loop of the field. Because as you can see, it's kind of complicated to get on this one. So I might have to just do a loop of the field. As it is, I missed the angle there. Right, here we go. Loop the loop all the time, but it's what I got to do. Saves the messing around. You know, to get lined up, just I'll do just to get rid of that. I'm not going to do anything to it. I just want to blip it and then get a blip off. There we go. Let's go really wide. Then we can get on this line. There we go. Yeah, it's just about there. Hate them plows, so do I, Mimi, but it is what it is. I've actually got used to using them by doing this playthrough, so even though they're an absolute pain using a plow, as some people call it, it's kind of been a real nice thing to use for a change. Gavin, good morning. How we doing? Might be able to reverse 90 degrees from this, just to get on this next line quicker. There's enough room to do that there. Yeah, there's enough room to do that there. You just woke up? Holy crap. Whoop. Stop bouncing around. Thank you. Just about on that one, I think. I've been up ages. Like I say, I had a bad night last night. Kept waking up every few hours. This is what it is with this freaking man flu, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's horrible. Really is horrible. I'm lubricating. I'm lubricating my throat because the throat's sore. But of course, when you lubricate a lot, the obviously your lubrication's got to go somewhere. So yeah, you can imagine what thing I've been doing. Your body's got to let the lubrication out. That is almost perfect. My body all over the place at the moment. You got this bird flu as well? Oh, for your thing tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, good luck, buddy. But you blame on me. Put your blame on me. All right, here we go. We're gonna have to line this up perfectly now for this next fucking line. The only way to really do it is to just go steady. Watch that back wheel off the plow. Go back as far as you can, and there we go. That'll do. It's not quite perfect, but it's fine. Gonna have to get that a little tighter. There we go. Come on, swing it round, swing it round, swing it round. That'll do. What the fuck? Hang on, what the fuck? Why did that do that? No, I didn't push that button. Oh well. Next time that's plowed out, that'll fucking make a mess. I literally didn't push the button to create fields. Best thing I'm looking forward to is the F1 start the season soon. Yep. Should be soon. The 2026 season kicks off with the new aerodynamic system, new engines. Be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I know for certain Red Bull have got new engines, haven't they? They're going forward, and they've already told Max, don't expect a good enough car to compete for the championship this year. You got to give us a season or two for development, so that'll be a thing. Yeah, no, well, you say no DRS as such. You know? They've got like a manual sort of thing that's very similar to DRS, haven't they, though? That they can use. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Boost and overtake button, yeah, again. The downside is, say if the person behind is, or the person in front is pushing the boost as well, how effective is it going to be? That's the thing, you know? Before they put these things into fruition, they should really check to see whether they're going to be a thing. And if they're not going to be a thing, they go, hang on a minute, we need to rethink this, you know? Right, down the bottom. I wanna know, I wanna... See, there's the thing there that we're gonna have to, I don't know, maybe put... We might have to manually put plant and terraform everywhere in just to get rid of that. And same with that one over there. Then put the fields back to rights. Yeah, well, 2 new teams. We'll do that off stream, maybe. Just make a note. What field was the fuck? What field was that? What field did we just come out of? 20. Yeah, well, you can see it there. Blip there and a blip there. 26. Hate it when that happens. Audi, and I can't remember the other one. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, mate. I know Jerry Thingy Horner's taken over one, and he is chief. I think that's the Audi one, though. All right, so go down to 184, turn right, and then 202, turn right. Cadillac? Is it Cadillac? Yeah, because didn't they test that car the other day? I saw like a clip of something. I think they said Cadillac. We don't do that sort of thing, Cool Kid, do we? We don't do that sort of thing. Request things over and over and over and over and over and over again just to get them to number one. But we don't do that sort of thing. Of course we don't. That's the Sound of Silence was like 6 weeks at number one. Hey, yeah, I don't like your girlfriend because I could be your girlfriend. Well, that's maybe the reason why you don't like her, because you want the opportunity to be with the guy. You know what I mean? Possibly the reason why you think she's, yeah, not very good. Maybe. Well, that's the worst that she's singing. hey, yeah, I don't like your girlfriend, but yeah, hey, I could be your girlfriend. Well, you know, gotta head out for breakfast with the family. No problem, mate. Not a problem, dude. And this is the wrong way round because I'm making a trail there down the bottom where I'm using the wrong way. I know I'm reading too much into the song, but I like doing that with songs sometimes. Reading the inside story about what they're trying to sing about. You know, it's the same with one that I did way back at school. I always remember it. We did a project on the song Ludka. You know, my name is Ludka. I live on the second floor. That one there. And it turns out the inside scoop on the reasons why that this song was, you know, she was getting a bit terrorized by her, like her other half and the flatmates and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that was her inside scoop on it. Or she could hear the violence happening downstairs. But because obviously the person downstairs was having problems with their other half, they never really spoke. All in the lyrics. Right, which way do we need to go around the field to do this now? I think we're on the headlands already. Yeah, we are. Alright, which way do we need to go around the field? The entrance over there, so it's easier if I come down there last. So yeah, this way. Okay, not a problem. Always the tail of the thing for the outside. One thing I have learned with using this thing now is always the tail of your plow goes to the outside of the field when you're doing your headlands. I got to make myself believe. I still didn't get a chance to go on Roadcraft with Kev and see if the multiplayer was me or the fact that they fucked it up again. I haven't had a chance to do that. I don't know. We might try that today. I've got some chores to do though. But what I might do today is just open up the multiplayer for Roadcraft after stream, and any of my friends that wish to come across and just, I don't know, move around or something, you know, for an hour. Anything would help, just to see whether it was the game or me streaming and I'm taking up too much of the thing, too much of my internet while trying to stream it on two formats. we're going to forget that little angle, I think. Keep an eye on the time, but I'm the only one on the farm, so, you know, because I'm the only one on, I can literally go to midnight. That is 6, 7 o'clock. But like I say, the quicker we can get to the new month, the quicker we can make a decision on those grass fields. At the moment, what I'm doing with the grass fields, just for easy turnaround, is cutting the grass into rows, and then immediately baling them and wrapping them, and then just picking them up. But with the addition of cutting that hedge down and maybe a tree as well, yeah, you might have to take an extra day just doing that. Downside is when you cut hedge down, you got to plow it and do all the things that you normally do for the whole field just for that one bit. Especially if you don't want to plow the rest of the fields, which I don't want to because I've only just done that. I'm going to have to be very careful. I mean, if I had one of those straight plows, I could do it easily. When I say the straight plows, the cheated plow that isn't a cheated plow if you use it correctly. It's a real thing. I've seen it in real life, so you know it's a real thing. It's more a ripper than a plow, though. It kind of does the same job. But like I say, if you use it correctly, it's not a cheaty plow. It'll do exactly what... Why is that saying fucking that again? Stupid thing. There you go. Another fucking field that's done that too. I don't know what it does. 209 as well. I got to rectify. It must be something to do with the buttons. I've switched it over. It must be the same button for that as to do the thing. But let's have a quick look. Controls. It'll be farm stick button. So within plowing, I don't know what the fucking thing is going to be. It'll be the button to select. It's Y on the thing, isn't it? It's Y. So whatever it is on the keyboard, set up for Y. Function tool 3, would it be that? Hey, Kev. Change seeds, that's Y. Yeah, but we're not doing seeds. It's when we're doing... Just trying to work a key binding out, Kev. For plowing. Basically what's happened is while I'm using the plow and I'm switching it from side to side, it's changing. I'll show you on the F1. It's changing the allow creation of fields. So if I push Y, limit to fields. So now if I go outside of the field area, it'll create a field, but I don't want it to do that. Hang on, let's look at it. Just trying to see which button I'm pushing wrong. Oh, I'm pushing F2. I'm pushing F2. Okay, I'm pushing a button by mistake. I'm pushing F2 on the controller. I've just worked it out. Which is underneath the lower button. So don't push F2. Oh, cheers, buddy. Thanks for your confidence boost. Dick. Sorry, Kev, I didn't get back to you yesterday over for trialing the road crafting out. What I'm going to do, I've just said it just a minute ago. What I'm going to do is when I come off stream today, I'm going to start it up. I need to go do a few house jobs. So I'm going to start my roadcraft game up, put it on multiplayer, and just leave it until I get back. And it'll either be still playing when I get back, or it won't be. That's better. Well, hang on. It might be that as well. Hold the line caller. Yeah. That's doing it as well. When I missed the fucking button for that. So I've got a button that says steering mode. And I think it might be that. I'm missing the AI button to lock in that. Might be a bit later, as I have a few things to do today. Yeah. Like I say, what I'm going to do when I switch off the game at about 2 o'clock, I'm going to just open up Roadcraft, and if people could come on and we'll see what multiplayer. If multiplayer's stable, I'm going to put it on for like 2 hours and open up multiplayer for it. There we go. Now it's acting properly. You'll need another player to test it. Yeah, I know. So we got to fix this field as well. I'll throw that field down. Please excuse my right hand. I can't stand a hand from shaking. So I've got 2 buttons which I need to avoid while I'm plowing. F2 and the steering mode button. Very clever. What a dick. You're making me feel bad about it. The thing is, very shortly, like start of February, I will be trying to make new things. Because I'm going to take out another hedge and a tree. Any others? No, that's plowing done. So let's go that way and turn right and then left. And then there's a cultivating field to do. Or we could do some wood contract. I think I'll do cultivating because that means that I would have to use the GPS, and it makes the most out of that card. So we'll go back, we'll clean the plow off, we'll grab the cultivator again. We'll try and stick the plow in the middle of the shed this time. So we don't have to reset it. I'm trying not to do the big money jobs on stream all the time. Obviously, sometimes I'll have to. So, like if Kevin, Quiet join me, because obviously they'll do the other lot. If the guy's finished, it should be fit. The race should be over by now. I know Mrs. H was thinking about going live with like 18 freaking recipes today, which is race is done. Mm-hmm. So if Mrs. H is on, guys, and you're feeling hungry, they finished 7th. GG's. Who for the 7th? Kubi or Linda and that? Because I know Kubi and that made up a shitload of spots. Like I was watching Linda for a little bit in that, and then all of a sudden suddenly went, oh, Kubi and that are like 8th. And I was like, what? When did the fuck that happen? Because they were like 15th. Wow. Great results, guys. Great results. I'm guessing a lot of those guys are now gone to bed. Although Magoo and Class are like fresh as a daisy. I mean, what I would do personally, if I was staying up, yeah, he'll try and stay up now until like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and then he can have a normal night's sleep. Had a power nap for a few hours, but was watching it. Oh, you had a power nap, or he had a power nap? I know he had a little bit of a nap at one point, that apparently he didn't realize he had, which was hilarious. You did, okay. Right, that's that done. Right, let's pick up the cultivator. Zeno! Guys and girls, it's the tech god. Not only that, he's a fabulous streamer. You should go over and check him out. He's the dude who built my PC and has helped out many, many other people in the community with not only building PCs, but advised on their own upgrades. He's got his own bit in the Discord, guys. His questioning hours are like 9 o'clock in the morning till 7 in the evening, because he had to limit it because he was getting a load of questions when he has his chill time. So he had to limit it. Oh, it's just over there. Okay. So I could go 130 across. Oh, Kev, the GPS thing has ended. Remember, it's Zeno's cookies, not mine. I've not got any cookies today. I bet them all. If the timers ran out for no GPS, mate. Sorry. Ah! Get back up. There we go. He's like, cookie. When you play the cars, guys, that's your problem. Nothing doing me. You know, if you play a no GPS card right at the end of the field, and it takes me 3 minutes to get down and swap over things, well, that's just your problem. Oh, hello. Oh no. I slid into that entrance then. Number 14 already? Holy crap. So if race is over, I believe, like I say, Mrs. H is on now. So if you like your cooking and you've not ate yet, you know, she's doing, I think she says, her thing says she's doing like 18 recipes today. So they'll be like quick fire ones, probably very, you know, value for money things. And if she can't get through the more, she's going to do some more on Monday. So it's Mrs. _ Handy's _ kitchen if you're looking for that. She's doing 5 soups. Nice. Hey, Jers, how you doing, mate? Tomorrow, I think I'll be able to do your thingamajiggy, mate. Tomorrow will be the 72-hour thing. And if you weren't here a couple of days ago, guys, Jers won the monthly giveaway. Thank you, Kev. There's where to find Mrs. Handy's Kitchen, guys. Don't forget, if you do want to watch us both and you only have the one screen, you can watch motitwitch.tv and / Mrs. Handy's Kitchen / 1xmadmax1, and you can watch us both at the same time. I think Baz did like 50 subs and had trouble remembering what she was doing then. Password 24, what a machine he is. Today's stream is going so fast. Oh, wow, 29 subs. Wow, okay. Jeez. Didn't realize I've been up that far. 20 subs on the way to my 80 go. No, we're not doing 80 go is Scary Stream. A few you're going to go, why not? I did that last month as a kind of dare, but we didn't get there. I know, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. I mean, we've only got 12 days to go if I challenge you guys to do that for next month. So what that was last month, guys, if they hit my sub go of 80 sub points, I was going to just play Faz at least one day this month. We didn't get nowhere near it, so I didn't have to do it. I mean, with 12 days to go, I think I'm pretty safe if I challenge her. I say 12 days to go. Today, obviously, we're near the end of the stream, so hey, be 11 days to go, isn't it? What do you think, guys? Should we do the challenge again? Sub points. Hit my sub points go for Scary Stream next month in February. What do you think? I've played Faz once. I did the tutorial, I didn't understand what went on, and then I gave up. That's literally how much I've played it. Everyone's like, yep. Anybody else? Anybody else? Obviously, it's going to be on you guys, because it means a few of you buying freaking subs. That's what it means. Yours is like, yep. Two you up for the challenge. Oh, well, okay. So, with 12 days to go then, by the end of the month, so on the 30th, which will be your last day, there's 30 days of January this month. What do you mean this month? January's 30 days every fucking time it comes around. Anyway, if I hit my sub goal of 80 sub points by the 30th of January, during February, I shall arrange with a few of the guys that play Phasmophobia to play Faz. But I have to hit the sub go. You have 51 points to do in 12 days. Well, nearly 11 days, but hey. So let me put that in retrospect for a few of you guys. 51 sub points if they're tier 1 subs are 51 subs. Good luck. I tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need Bazwood in being generous. That's what you're going to need. Or somebody similar to Bazwood. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. It's back on for this and for the rest of this month. If you get me to my sub go points of 80, then February we'll try and get a Phasmophobia stream in. I'm not going to do it on my own, so it'll be with somebody, with at least a couple of people. I mean, people like, you know, Windy, Peachy, Chucky, people like that, you know, people who know what they're doing. So literally, I can concentrate on trying to learn what we need to do and hopefully not get eaten by the ghosts too much. Yeah, Cat. To be honest, the couple of times that it tried to scare me in the tutorial didn't even fucking bother me. Whether it gets more intense once you're into the proper game, I don't know. Deadwood. Got some sewing. Oh, oats. We could do oats. Looks like we're going back to do some sewing. We can do that, but that's not worth it unless there's nothing else to do. And there will be, because if I got nothing to do like that, I can do that. Take me in. So this could be the last contract for today. So guys, tomorrow, obviously it's minutes off day. I've got to take the dog to the parlor, so I won't be streaming first thing in the morning. So I'll be streaming at 1. So SnowRunner be on. SnowRunner be on. So if you want to come and play with us, we're doing Kev's map. So either if you're on Kev's friends list or mine, you should be able to join. Or we can give you the code. Not a problem. 8 minute on in the morning. He has Mondays off now. He has 2 days off a week now, Sundays and Mondays. I think he should come and do one tomorrow because he's had so many fucking days off. I'm joking. What? Have I just slid in that tree and now I can't get out? Fucking hell, that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, that was what happened. Okay, I messaged him because he told me he was back on. Yeah, he is back on, but it's like I say, his schedule is now he has Sundays and Mondays off. Right, go and get the planter. Oats on it. Yeah, oats. I need to have a quick WAS as well. Crop sensor requires daylight. I haven't got a crop sensor on. Unless it is on, and I don't know how to turn the button. I don't know how to turn the I don't know how to turn the tractor ones on and off. I really don't. Anyway, let's get you on that one. What we doing? Get on that one. Let's do that. Let's do that. I damn, you've brought words on stream up. Holy cow. So for you guys on Twitch, time for you to try and win some Stream Leech cards if we get over level 3. I believe if you guys on YouTube scan this, you guys can play as well on your mobile devices. I shall be back in 2 minutes. I'll leave you guys to play this. I'm back. Now that we're going to go into level 3, I'll stop playing now. Okay, so let's see who won. Mimi. Mimi is the winner. So let's get that done. We'll be playing that again, so let's do that. Let's get you on the gaming screen. Gift pack. Gift packs. Oh, it's Magical Mimi with a shitload of E's in it. Magical Me. No, up yet. E M E. No? 3? Is it 3 E's or 4 E's? Not coming up, Mimi. Why not coming up? 4 E's. That's why. Oh. Magical. Magical. Me. There we go. I forgot the magical. I was going magic, Mimi. But yeah. There we go. There's 3 packs on its way to you. GG's, congratulations. Okay, so I managed to get the thingy done on the one of the fields, so I just got to do the other one. So let's get back in the tractor and let's go in SO 183. Whoa. That's Mimi's folk too. 158. Yep, told you it's Mimi's folk. Everything's Mimi's fault. Hey, Dan, I know you do, mate. And we're due for some more snow soon on the map. I don't know how to turn that crop sensor off. I really don't. I've pressed something Oh, there we go. It's off. It's off. Same as the other crop sensor. Hey, Quiet, how you doing, mate? Quiet is done absolutely wonderful on this map. If it weren't for Quiet, I wouldn't be as far along as I would have been. He's put in, I don't know, about 15, 20 hours in total so far. Wow, Quiet. Hey there, soon, mate. Just woke up. Yeah, we're, to be honest, I'm nearly at the end of stream, mate. And I'm going to flip on Roadcraft to see whether the multiplayer works while I pop off and do some house chores. So we're just going to get this contract done. We're going to put we're going to put 209 back how it was, because I was pushing buttons that I shouldn't have been pushing, and I was creating fields where I shouldn't have been creating fields. But hey, oh, it's oats, isn't it? Fucking make sure I change the C's to oats. Oats, there we go. Rambo. In next time we're farming, guys, which will be kind of next week, we're going to try and get on Montana. I need to ask Tav what's happening with Montana, because, like I say, nobody's been on it for like since November last year. So I need to ask Tav what's happening with it, because if he thinks it's a gone server, then obviously there's no point. And I just won't join one of the other community farm servers that he's got, just to show some other different content of farming when I'm like streaming farming, of course. Was up till about 3:30 watching the race. The good thing about a 24-hour race, guys, is you don't need to stay awake all night with the drivers. You know, you can literally pick it up and put it down how you see fit, and yeah, when you cut back, you just get a quick update from whoever's streaming, and yeah, your kid can continue watching. I mean, unless you want to, of course. It's one of the good things about a long race like that, is you can sort of watch the start, and then maybe, you know, if you want to break from it, you can take a few hours break or whatever to even the next day, and pick it up first thing in the morning, and then watch like the end of the race. It's kind of a good thing. I left the PC running with it on it. Yeah, so did I. I had Linda, Tav, and Kubi up all night long, just lurking in all of them. Did it the last time as well. I left the PC on, just playing to itself while the guys were racing, just to give them some support overnight. I try and do my bit for the guys. Of course I do. That's why, unless I've got like minutes permission and I'm kind of not busy for that day, I won't stream when Minute's streaming or when Tav's streaming, or any of the other feature glitches. I won't stream when they're streaming if it's their normal days and normal times to stream. I'm kind of not that sort of person. I think if you've got a standard time that you stream, especially if you're part of a stream team, then at that particular time nobody else should be streaming unless you're kind of streaming in somebody else's stead. Kind of like how I am today, keeping Tabseat warm. Although he kind of streamed up to 1 o'clock anyway. Lumia scheduled task automation triggered tip. Tip? Who? What? What happened? Who tipped? I didn't get it. That didn't come up on stream. But I'm just watching the roving camera. Oh, Cams, did you tip? Just that somebody tipped a few minutes ago. Well, 1:35. Someone gave Kobe their tip. Kinky bastards. Kinky bastards. It says somebody gave me a tip. 1:35. I didn't even see that go through. Mind you, I was on break when I done. Oh no, that was also the automation tip. Yeah, I see. It's the automation tip thing. So ignore me. Ignore me. The automation. It was just the automation thing to say about if anybody wants to tip, go here. Got all excited then. Somebody's tipped. Don't forget, guys. For the next 11 days, we're doing. Yeah, if you get me to my tip go, not my tip go, my sub go, then we're going to be doing Phasmophobia next month. We're at 29, so yeah, 51 points we need. If you want me to play Phas next month. So all you guys that said yeah a minute ago, are you regretting it now? Num. Guess that one, didn't I? Classic Linkin Park. You know, there's some people that say that, you know, Linkin Park are not the same without this guy that's singing now. I think they'll get there. It's just that she needs to, the new lead singer, the female now, she just needs to find her feet, and they need to create songs for her, and they'll get their own unique sound back again. Depending how far they want to take it with her, obviously. But guaranteed, when they go to concerts, people are going to want kind of some of their own stuff still. So she's going to have to learn how to sing it and sing it properly. Back to working on textures for sheds. No worries, mate. You'll get it done, dude. You'll get it done. But guys, like we keep saying, if you've downloaded one of the maps by Cavalry Roy, make sure you go back into the mod hub, and when you click into your downloads, so the downloads that you have of those maps, it will say rate down at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go in and rate how good the map is. And it's a Cavalry Roy map, so we're hoping 5 stars, dude. 5 stars. Costs you nothing. And just bigs up Roy as a map maker. Obviously give it your honest opinion, but hopefully 5 stars. I'm not trying to influence anybody, but 5 stars. Not that I can influence any of you. You'll think I'm an idiot on the screen and nobody takes any fucking notice. But yeah, 5 stars, remember, guys. Are you starting something? I was just saying that your maps are worth 5 stars. Well, 5 stars. Because the camera's up there. And if they're going to vote for you on Mod Hub, remember 5 stars. Have you heard enough of that 5-star shit yet? Right, it's gone. Well, it's nearly coming up to 2's downtime, but like I say, because I'm on my own, I can go to midnight. Cab is always 5 stars. I should hope so. I mean, to be fair, really, if you're not giving Cab 5 stars for his maps, you kind of don't like British maps. And in which case, what the fuck are you doing downloading them? You know? 1 star has 5 points, yeah. But he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But it's like Roy was trying to say the other day, a lot of the time maps don't get a rating because people kind of forget about doing the rating on the maps. But hopefully we'll create some awareness and you guys will be more kind of willing to go back if you like those maps and yeah, give it a star rating. Like I say, it just, I don't know, helps out the modder that little bit extra. And yeah, shows how popular you guys think the maps are. Got lots of work to do in like almost the next time we're on, because we've only got tomorrow. Well, I'd say tomorrow in the map, and then the 1st of February we got that grass. They got this grass fields to do where I want to cut 2 hedges down, and then wait for the wheat field to pollinate, and then make that into a grass field and knock the hedge down there. And there's a tree to knock down and fucking cube up, and I don't know whether I want to tip it or just put it on the log truck and take it like that. I really don't. And the reason being, when I did the stumps in the other fields, the chips weren't worth a lot. They literally weren't. I mean, I gained about 4 grand maybe doing those stumps. And I have a feeling it's because Roy turned the value down on them. Did you turn the value down on wood chips? Maybe. That means you fucking did it, cock. I know how your mind works. I'm used to it now. There's a very good reason for it, guys. One of his maps, I think it was Riverview, we did a lot of trees, or Tav did a lot of trees during Riverview, and earned a shit ton of money doing chips and logs and shit. And when they did it, after they did it, it kind of made the money like look really fucking easy. So it just creates that little bit of challenge if they aren't worth that much. Whoop. I can set the map up with the prices I had originally. No, because I know you. I know you. But me, you'll have wood prices that will fucking a penny for a fucking 1,000 liters or some shit. Just to make challenge maps fucking super duper hard. Never challenge Roy to do shit. Easy would become very hard. Hard would be extreme. Oh yeah. Might go back and play Riverbend Springs Aftermath. No, play Riverview instead. One of Cavalier Voice maps. You think we like Cavalier Voice maps? I sort of enjoy them every now and again. No, I enjoy them immensely. Hey Tav, how you doing? GG's, mate. How did your last stint go? I didn't get to see kind of any of it because I did radio and then I came straight on. How did your last stint go? Hopefully you're pooped, mate, I bet. Hopefully you gained some confidence and it went all right. Because your first stint kind of, you got a bit bullied. I was there for that one. I say you got bullied. You made one mistake, but you got bullied kind of for the rest of the stint of the first one. Crashed at the end of it. Think the traction control turned itself off. Oh, well, that's shit. I've said this a lot when I'm racing, especially enduros. You do need to figure out which button, if the car has traction control, figure it out. And then towards the end of your stint, maybe 15, 20 laps towards the end, start just going, right, I'm slipping a little bit, up a little bit, slipping a little bit, up a little bit, slipping a little bit, up a little bit. And, you know, you'll find that this slippy back end just comes back to you ever so slightly. You still got to be a little bit gentle with it, but it just comes towards you a little bit more than not changing your traction control during the stint. And that's just something that you get used to. But GG's, mate. Fucking GG's. That's your second 24-hour. When I'm rallying, everything's off. Well, you don't want traction control when you're rallying, dude, do you? Really? You want it to slip and slide. Oh, finished. Okay. Ugh. But fucking GG's to all of you. And Kubi and the guys as well. The stress that Baz had at the start of their session. Fuck me. The weirdest thing about it was I was in Kubi's chat going, just restart it, nothing will happen. Just fucking withdraw and restart, nothing will happen. And they were trying to quote rules and shit like that. And I was going, look, when me and Class did Mexico, when Mexico was brand new, we had FPS issues. Like, it was killing FPS after about 40 minutes. So we were literally changing drivers like every 40 minutes to log out and log back in again to reset the FPS counter. I mean, it was dipping bad. I mean, Class at one point was behind the wheel and his FPS during racing went down to 6 FPS. With 6 FPS doing anything is nearly undrivable. Well, it is undrivable. Literally, he was like And at one point, he said he was stored for like 3 seconds. You know? So literally came back in and reset everything. And to reset, we had to withdraw and come back in. But as long as your car's on the track, you don't get affected. But I'm glad they got it sorted. I'm glad Baz is back in. And they finished good as well. They finished 9th place. So fucking GG's everybody. And also, guys, I've said it a few times during the stream. I think Kubi said it a couple of times. Thank you to James of Icon City, exclamation icon in chat. He has sponsored SOAG Endurance or SOAG Racing as a whole. And yeah, absolutely amazing dude. And really generous with to be honest, with all his partners. And we love you, James. And James, come racing. Come racing, dude. You're very welcome. Come racing. Hit Linda up when she's got some more energy. And yeah, come racing, dude. I have to learn not to be so speedy with buttons. Because I was creating fields that weren't supposed to be created. Oh, that's too tight. How are we looking for... Is this clean? It's dirty. It's dirty. We have to watch buttons when we're ploughing with a normal plough. So, on my Stream Deck, so this is the buttons I was pushing that I should leave alone. So on my Stream Deck, I have a push button that says steering mode, which basically when you're doing, say, a tractor like this, I think you can have like 4-wheel steering. And on Stream Deck, on the Stream Deck, no, on the farming stick, the F2 button does the same thing. It changes the allowed field production or not allowed field production. So yeah, I was either pushing that one or that one by mistake a few times. So yeah, I need to go back and prepare some fields. Let's put this away, and then it's time to raid out, I think. I know where I'm going. He is part of the community management, guys. Hopefully very, very soon he shall be part of the stream team. He's an amazing person. She's the only food streamer we have as a community member. So gives you some idea where we're going. Why does the workshop have trees growing through it? I don't fucking know. And we're about to get the number 1 as well, guys. Life is... Okay, so it wasn't Life is a Highway. Oh, hello. Brand new number 1. Okay, holy shit. It's come straight out of nowhere. Number 1. Jesus, that's... Love it when it's like this. Okay, ordinary. Get number 1. So come from nowhere to be number 1. Fucking love the chart when it's like this, really do. Let's put this away back in the other shed. Right, so the next thing that I'll be doing on this farm is resetting the day. Well, going into tomorrow. And then, yeah, I mean, before the day's over, we'll go and repair that other field. It's always my fault. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Thanks a fucking lot. 3,000 buffalo milk. We'll do that on the 1st. Manure, 23,000 has to go over there. We might start using the slurry spread with, because of course the tanker that we got can also spread. So we might start doing some bit of slurry spreading just to make use of that and saving a bit of fertilizer. But yeah, the plans for next time around is this field will go into wheat. This field, when it's ready, will merge into these three. When these two fields are done next month, the hedge will be cut right the way down through here. There's also a tree in the way, so that'll be done as well. There's a bit of bits of hedge, there's a tree, and then we'll plow right down from this line into this field. So this will be a right angle, hopefully, if I get it right. And then we'll plow right down to there and straighten out that bit. We'll cut the branches off of that when these are done. And like I say, when 154 is ready, we'll plow in between and make this grass. And then we'll have all this lot as wheat, those two as wheat. And I think this will be enough grass. I really do. And then we've got our money fields over here. I have scanned 2 fields. I tried to ferret this, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm just guessing that I bought the field data a bit too late to be able to do that, or maybe it's too late in the cycle to be able to do that. So it is what it is now. But the pH is looking good. Also, when we harvest the grass, we're going to scan this. And hopefully we get some readings from the grass. Hopefully they fixed it so we get readings from the grass. But we shall see. But like I say, guys, for now, we're going to raid out. Thank you very much for coming by. If you're giving anything towards the stream today, thank you very much. Also, don't forget the challenge for you guys for subs is back on to the end of the month. So because this stream's over with, you'll have 11 streams to get me to 80 sub points. And then February, we'll be playing Phasmophobia. But for now, guys, you guys on YouTube, I'm going to say a quick love you, bye.